Hello viewers, good to have you join us on NSTV News. I am Pamela Duma. First the headlines. Governor Muhammad Umar Bago calls on ICANN to ensure transparency in the state's finances. Governor Bago honored for championing social protection and inclusive development. Niger State Assembly passes vote of confidence on APC Chairman Aminu Musa Obi. Now the news in full. Governor Muhammad Umar Bago has pledged strong collaboration with Nigeria's banking and financial. Governor Muhammad Umar Bago has pledged stronger collaboration with Nigeria's banking and finance sector to drive economic growth and development. Governor Bago, represented by his deputy comrade Yakubu Gabra, made the pledge at the 18th Annual Banking and Finance Conference at the Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria held at Transcorp Hilton Hotel, Abuja. The reports.
Delivering the governor's goodwill message, Comrade Garba commended the CBN for consistently creating platforms that shape national development. He described the conference themed the new economic playbook, the intersection of banking policy direction, banking reforms, and technological innovation to reposition Nigeria's economy for sustainable growth. He further highlighted Niger State's commitment to supporting national economic strategies through agricultural transformation, rural development, and youth empowerment, while reiterating that Governor Bago-led administration will continue to partner with the banking and finance sector to unlock more opportunities across key sectors of the economy. He then congratulated the leadership and members of CBN for their vision and resilience in advancing Nigeria's financial system, expressing optimism that resolutions from this year's conference would provide practical solutions to strengthen the nation's economy. The conference brought together policymakers, financial experts, industry leaders, and stakeholders to discuss Nigeria's economic outlook, reforms, and the transformative roles of technology in the financial sector. Obasifebo reporting for NSTV News.
Former Governor Umar Muhammad Bago has been honored for his leadership in advancing social protection and inclusive development. The award was presented to the governor by the National Social Safety Net Coordinating Office at a high-level stakeholders engagement held at Eco Hotel, Lagos State. The reports. The stakeholders engagement, organized by National Social Safety Net Coordinating Office, brought together policymakers, state officials, and development partners to discuss how to strengthen planning tools that can support more effective social protection delivery in Nigeria. Receiving the award on behalf of Governor Bago, the Deputy Governor Comrade Yakubu Garba described the recognition as both an honor and a call to action, reassuring the present administration's commitment to investing initiatives that will uplift Niger life. Governor Bago was celebrated for his people-centered policy, which have improved the lives of the citizens and position Niger State as a model for inclusive growth. Other dignitaries at the event include governors of Nasarawa, Katsina, and Borno State, alongside key stakeholders in social protection. The engagement highlighted the need for stronger planning tools and for effective implementation of programs aimed at building a more resilient and equitable Nigeria. Pamela Duma, reporting for NSTV News. Niger State House of Assembly has passed a vote of confidence on the state chairman of the All Progressive Congress (APC), Honorable Aminu Musa Obi. This resolution was called to a motion of commendation on the performance of the state chairman, sponsored by Honorable Muhammad Sani Idris, member representing Tafa constituency, during the plenary. The reports.
Member representing Tafa constituency, Honorable Sani Idris, informed the House that the 10th Niger State House of Assembly was inaugurated on June 13, 2023 as a multi-party legislature with members elected under different political platforms. He noted that the current chairman of the APC came on board on August 4, 2023 and has since demonstrated focused and determined leadership, endearing the party to all and ensuring steady expansion. According to Honorable Sani Idris, members of the 10th Assembly reaffirmed their confidence in the chairman's ability to lead the party to greater heights. He added that the chairman's actions and decisions have consistently reflected the core values and objectives of the party, aligning with the policy direction of the government towards achieving the new Niger Agenda project. The sponsor of the motion further disclosed that the chairman has effectively represented the party's interest in the Niger State House of Assembly, facilitating the defection of several members initially elected on opposition. The sponsor of the motion further disclosed that the chairman has effectively represented the party's interest in the Niger State House of Assembly, facilitating the defection of several members initially elected on opposition. The sponsor of the motion further disclosed that the chairman has effectively represented the party's interest in the Niger State House of Assembly, facilitating the defection of several members initially elected on opposition platforms to the APC. He commended the chairman's ability to articulate a clear and compelling vision for the party's future, promoting party unity, solidarity, and inclusiveness.
Beyond commendation, the intent was not just to commend the party chairman. The intent was to ensure that this serves as a reward for a good deed. The party chairman has done very well, and one, he is a Nigerite, and we are representing Nigerites. And that is why I came up with this motion, so that this will ginger the party chairman towards doing more, to ensure that the way he's ensuring that the state government follows the manifesto of the party towards achieving the desired goal by improving the lives of Nigerites, it continues. So we urge not just party leaders, not party faithfuls. We urge everybody, be it a civil servant, be it our businessmen around, our traders, whoever occupies a position, either ad hoc or a permanent kind of position, we should always try to do well. We should always try to add value, and we should also note that people are observing you with keen interest and following your activities, so that at the end of the day, at least you also be worthy of celebrating, whether when you are on the seat or when you are out of that seat.
At the end of the presentation and deliberations, the House unanimously adopted all the prayers of the motion. The plenary of the House was presided over by the Speaker, Honorable Abdulmalik Mohammed Sarkin Daji. Shortly after the plenary, State APC Publicity Secretary Labaran Danjuma Sarkin Kaji applauded the 10th Assembly for the commendation and confidence repost on them.
Whatever prompted the action of the State Assembly, I am not a member of the State Assembly, that I cannot say. But it is glaring and obvious that they did that out of the passion and the love they have for the party and the leadership of our leader, the state party chairman, Alhaji Aminu Musa Bobi. What he has done on ground within the couple of this period, he has done marvelously well, that none any other chairman has done it. In the history of politics in Niger State, there has never been any state chairman that will sit on the seat within 2 years. There has not been any crisis. But as far as Alhaji Aminu Musa Bobi, there are no any other crisis, and any crisis that will evolve, he will make sure that he resolve that to the final conclusion. So certainly, State Assembly have done a very good thing by commending the leadership and passing the vote of confidence. In fact, we are here, all of us not even the reason why we were invited to the State Assembly. Not until when we came and we have seen the marvelous work by the State Assembly members.
Obasifavor reporting for NSTV News.
The Ministry of Information and Strategy, Niger State, has held a brief but emotional handover ceremony as Honorable Binta Mamman, the outgoing commissioner, formally transferred responsibility to the permanent secretary, Dr. Baba Alhaji Uthman. Speaking at the event, the Director of Information, Hajia Halima Bawa, praised Honorable Binta's tenure, describing her as a tribalized and first female commissioner of information and strategy in the state. She notes that her leadership style fostered teamwork and left lasting contribution in the ministry. In her response, Honorable Binta Mama expressed gratitude to the staff for their support and urged them to remain committed to advancing government policies and programs under the guidance of the Permanent Secretary. The People's Democratic Party has spoken out against a reported attempt by the acting clerk of National Assembly to prevent Senator Natasha Apoti-Oduaga from returning to the Senate after what it called an unjust 6-month suspension. The PDP's view this as a deliberate move by the All Progressive Congress leadership headed by Senate President Godswill Akpabio to deny the people of Kogi Central Senatorial District their right to representation and their voice in the national highest legislative body. According to the People's National Publicity Secretary, Honorable Dibo, the use of the National Assembly's administrative arm against an elected senator is a highly provocative act which poses a threat to democratic stability. He also notes that the incident aligns with a pattern of allegation attack on the rights of women and attempts to silence them, connecting the action to previous accusation of harassment against women levied against the current Senate President, Senator Godswill Akpabio. That report brings us to the end of the bulletin, but before I end the news, here are the recap of the major stories. Governor Muhammad Umar Bago has called on ICANN to ensure transparency in the state's finances. Governor Muhammad Umar Bago has been honored for championing social protection and inclusive development. We also told you that the Niger State House of Assembly has passed a vote of confidence on APC Chairman Aminu Musa Bobi. That has been the site of our bulletin. Do stay tuned and enjoy the rest of our programs. I am Pamela Duma.